Sometimes our best intentions in being kind can become a feeding ground for those who mistake kindness for weakness. Hi, I'm Joanne Smith, and welcome. Living by the golden rule isn't always easy. It was never meant to be. Part of the challenge is this. We often assume others share our values when they don't. I remember our first car. My cousin sold it to us, but we didn't always make the payments on time. He was patient until he finally had to ask. We apologized. We had reasons. But the truth? There were times we chose to spend the money elsewhere. My cousin knew how I was raised, and I knew it too. We weren't living by the golden rule, and I was ashamed for breaking his trust. Later in my career, I stepped into a leadership role during uncertain times. There were rumors, layoffs, questions about whether the hospital would even stay open. I accepted that responsibility, knowing difficult situations would come. I had a conversation with a coworker who was also a friend. To protect the friendship, I told her clearly I would hear things in confidence and I would not share them. She said that if I were a true friend, I would tell her if her job was at risk. I told her I can't do that. I reminded her that I'd always protected her personal confidences, but she believed this situation was different, that I had to tell her. Eventually that day came. She was hurt, angry, felt betrayed. She wouldn't accept anything I said. I gave her time. Tried again, but she wanted nothing to do with me. That time, honesty and boundaries didn't repair the relationship, and that's part of what makes this hard. Living by the golden rule doesn't guarantee the outcome we hope for, but it still guides us how we show up. Sometimes kindness looks like compassion. Sometimes it looks like restraint. Sometimes it looks like holding a boundary. And in our everyday lives, those simple words, please, thank you, you're welcome, they still matter. They create connection. They show respect. They remind people they are valued. And maybe that's where the golden rule quietly lives, in those small, steady moments. I'm Joanne, your encourager. Next Tuesday, we're going to get curious about something that tends to sneak up on us. Those moments when we pause and think, I thought this part would look different. Not wrong, not broken, just not quite what we imagined.